northwest. Then turn right onto Progress Parkway. State Route 9, State Route 44. Continue for 1.5 miles.
All right, we're getting started here. Round 3. Hey, Channel 33 guys, welcome in. Yeah, I guess it's CH or channel. I guess you could go by channel, I guess. That's not a good idea to be riding a bike like that. Not a good idea. You want to make a promo vid for me? Well, would you like to do that? I'd like to see you do a promo for Fran. It's her birthday. That's what I put on there. Yeah, I'd like to see you do that for her. It's her birthday, special day for her. That's the reason why I'm doing this live stream tonight. I'm doing it on behalf of her because she's the one that got me to 1K last year. I appreciate that. Thank you. B, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Yep. And somebody's already got it. Kelton, welcome. Welcome, guys. I got a Arby's DoorDash order here that I'm about to take to somebody. So, yeah. Those of you that are in here, you see that's on the thumbnail, right? I would love to see you on Fran's live stream tonight. Special day for her. She got me to 1K last year, and I'm doing a special dash for her tonight. So there we go. Goldie Gamer, welcome in. Sam, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Eacon, welcome. All right. You guys are all welcome here. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're just doing a little DoorDashing here. DoorDash and Uber Eats. I had an Uber Eats order earlier, but the thing is, the problem that I had with that one, I would have probably started a little earlier, but the problem I had with that one was the fact that the order was placed and I guess someone else had picked the order up. Bryce, welcome in.
Turn left onto Wellington Boulevard.
Thank you guys all. You're in Ohio? Okay, no, I'm dashing in Indiana. No, this is Indiana. We're in Shelbyville, Indiana. I did a one earlier today. I was in Columbus, and then I came back here, and now we're doing about to deliver to an apartment. Yeah, Yanni is the coolest. All right. Oh, we're good. Yeah. You got to stick with me, Yanoli. Oh, I guess that's how you say your name. Yeah, in this town, you got to really, really be careful. Okay. You got to really be careful here. You really do.
Turn right.
Yeah. Because you don't know how it is when they drive in this town, let me tell you. Stick with me for a while and you'll see.
Turn right. Then you will arrive at 596 Chestnut Street.
Okay.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA.
And here you got to be really careful because there's cats all over the place and kids running around. All right. And it looks like I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through here or not. What am I getting here? What's the number? Okay. Well, let's see. I can find it. I think it's right over here. Yeah. It's just somebody was over there and I just didn't want them to block the road. Yeah, where am I going? I'm in the apartment here trying to deliver an Arby's order. I just got to get past here. I just hope that they don't, yeah. I don't want to hit them. Yeah, it's very congested in this trailer park here. Very congested. And then when they say speed limit 10, yeah, you got to go speed limit 10. Actually, you really got to go 5. Okay, it's a perfect stream, man, driving and talking to us. Well, thank you. Thank you, Yummers. Appreciate that. There's another live stream later on in about 4 hours, guys. And if you're here, I would love to see you you go to that one, Fran Phoenix. Yes, celebrating. I mean, her birthday is actually tomorrow, but I'm helping celebrate that for her today. So, okay, so here we got a young man that's walking down here. Okay, so yeah, all right. So yeah, this is going up. So the other one's it's got to be down here somewhere. So I know. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, because this one here. Well, it would help if they had them on the sides. Okay, here's that one. Okay. So is it going up or down? Let's see. Okay, so all right, this is crazy. Because that was one back there. Okay, so that's going backwards. All right. Yeah, they got this all messed up. Okay, so I'm going to have to turn around in here. Yeah, they got this all messed up because, yeah. One that I'm used to delivering at. Okay, so we're kind of out of the way here. So I got to turn around and try to locate it. Yeah. Pretty sure I was in the right place. I just got to find the... I saw one, but I didn't see it. Where am I going? I'm trying to find an address down here. Or a particular trailer number. And some of these trailer numbers are not marked. I would assume it might be this one, but I don't see a number. I wish it would be... Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. All right. Yeah, if they would have the numbers where I could see them, it'd be a lot easier. Okay. All right, I found it. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, yeah, leave it at the door. That's what I figured. All right. Okay. A little rough trying to find their place, but because the address that was on the side where it was hard to see from where I was going, then I had to come back, and there I found it. Okay. Now, the one over here on the left is a frequent Uber customer. I haven't had them in a while, but they always order. Okay, so... Oh, I can go out that way? I didn't know that. That's the first time I've ever seen that I could go out this way. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going backwards. Yeah. Mission complete. Respect plus 100. Yeah. Hey, Unlisted World. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the 9 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. In 4 hours, we got a special live stream for Phoenix. I'd like for you, anyone that's in here, I'd love to see if you have a chance to to go and visit her tonight. We got another order. What do we got here? $6.50 going to CVS, and it's 2.7 miles. All right, we'll do that. I think. Hopefully they won't need milk, because if they do, then I might have an issue with that. So, but of course that was Uber though. That was not DoorDash. So, all right. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Because it's hard to get out over there, because I'm going to be turning left. So I need to go here. So I'm going to exit this so that you don't hear that. I mean, I don't normally go this way, but I need to go this way because I need to turn down here and go a different way, because it's hard to turn left on 44. So we're going to do, hey, Oliver, welcome in. Appreciate that. Why is your car so shaky? I don't know why it seems shaky. No, because we got shaky because the street here isn't all that great. But if I can smooth the road, it won't be so shaky. And plus, where I got my, okay. So now I need to go down here and then turn right. Yeah, it probably could be the, it could be my phone holder too. So, plus this road here needs to be paved. You know, I've been here almost 2 years and they haven't paved it yet, so yeah. All right. Yeah, it's so hard to turn left out there. I have to go this way. I mean, it's a little bit out of the way, but it's okay. I'd rather take an area where there's lights and I'm able to get, hey, Lee, welcome in. Please pay attention to the road. I do pay attention to the road. Lee, if you stick with me, you'll see the drivers in here, and you got to see just how defensive a driver you have to be in this town. Guarantee. This is one of the towns that I've drove in, and I've drove in Indianapolis most of my life, and there in Indianapolis how defensive you have to be. Well, I would say this town here at times is worse than Indianapolis. So I do pay attention to the road, Lee. I do. In this town, you have to. I guarantee you must. You must. If you look at all the live streams that I have done over the last 2 years or so, you will see the number of people, especially in this town of Shelbyville. You look at all the live streams I did, especially those in Shelbyville, you will see just how crazy the drivers here in this town and how defensive a driver you have to be. Okay. Since I know I'm going to CVS, I got I've had a lot of those that have helped me, give me some jewels and stuff. So I'm going to give you guys a cheer. There's my cheer song for that. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. That's my cheer thank you song for helping me with that. Okay, now when I park up here, I want to make sure I'm away from the sun, so. All right. So we're going to CVS. I think it's only 3 items they want. Okay. All right. But yeah, when you're here in Shelbyville, you gotta really watch it. They will run lights here. They will run stop signs. You get to when 2 or 3 of you are at approaching a stoplight or a stop sign at the same time, a lot of them will like to roll and not give you a chance to, even if it's your turn, they will roll and not give you your turn because they don't follow the person to the right, on the test that your driving test, that you take, they don't follow that rule, most of them. So case in point, somebody was honking at somebody there. Case in point. So there you go. That's why I say they drive crazy in this town. Let me tell you, they do. Okay. All right. Can I park up there so I can be away from the sun? I think I don't know. In fact, here, let's just do this. I'm going to back up in here. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we'll do it that way because I want to be away from the sun. I don't want to park in the... Yeah, all right. That's how my phones overheat. Okay. Yeah, Lee, I said, I'm new here. What do you do on this channel? DoorDash and Uber Eats deliveries. That's what I do. Okay. I mean, and sometimes I do other things too. It just depends on what what content and stuff that I decide to do. But I'm just doing a special dash tonight for Fran Dash Phoenix, who is on my thumbnail. So, all right, I'm here at CVS. So I just need to pick up one thing here. I'll be right back. right, there we go. Cool, just subscribe. Thank you. All right. All right, let's go deliver this. Let's go see where we're going with it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll find out.
Drive east, then turn left. Turn right onto East Broadway Street, State Route 9.
All right, here we go. I don't know where we're going here.
Continue on State Route 9, State Route 44 for 1.5 miles.
All right. This is just one of those that we got to do down here. Just had to pick up something there real quick, and I don't think I can say what they wanted. They weren't ready for something, so we'll just leave it at that. Somebody there needs a muffler adjustment. Should be governor of California. Well, Arnie Schwarzenegger was. He was at one time. But since you're already president, I'm not sure that you would be able to do that. I mean, like I said, I don't know anything about that, so that, yeah. All right. I am, I already am, okay? I do pay attention to the road. I already talked to somebody about that. So let's see. Now that adds you to the, that will add you to that list. So let's see. Yeah. Trying to remember who the one was today, but I know at least the first four that I had today. DePascio, Scary Larry, Fish Finder, What's Up A, and now you.
Turn right.
Okay. Yeah. It's all right. Yeah. Okay, so I won't put you on the list. I appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you. Your apology there. Thank you. As I said earlier, there's the people on here. They do not pay. A lot of them do not pay attention on here in this town. You got to be one of the most defensive drivers in this town. You know, it's not easy, but you got to do it. If you look at all my dashes, like I said before to the last person, you got to really watch what you're doing here. You just do. Too many drivers do too many dumb things. And they do.
Turn right, then turn right.
Okay.
Turn right, then turn right.
What, they want at White Castle? They want this? What?
Drive east, then turn right.
Honestly? Here?
Marketplace Boulevard, Shelbyville,
Alrighty then.
6176. USA is on the right.
Yeah, here, I better, I want to get away from the sun. I don't want to see him. Man, who in the... Somebody, I can't believe that somebody from here wants this item that I'm about to... Wow. All right, then. Yeah. I seen but slopped on today on live, so I'm just done. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Okay. I apologize for you feeling that way, official. So maybe you'll find Fran's a little bit more interesting tonight if you take a chance with her. But thank you for joining. All right, I'll be right back here and deliver this order. It'll be interesting to see who ordered this. Okay, I just delivered that weed gun at Dirty Stack, guys. Right as I got to the door. Hey, Hyara, welcome in. Yeah, we just got a Dirty Stack, so all I gotta do is cross the street and go pick it up. All right. We get to play our song. Wonderful, our first Dirty Stack. Yeah, this person wasn't happy that I had, I guess they felt embarrassed that they wanted this thing. You could probably figure out what it might be. But I don't want to discuss. All right. I'm just surprised that I delivered it there, but whatever.
Turn right on East State Road 44.
Why do I want to do that when it's right here? Okay. Ooh. Said go through or whatever. All right. I didn't realize that. All right. Away from the sun like that. Thank you. Okay. All right. Be right back, guys. All right, so there's that. Hey, Ubereats, welcome. Appreciate it. You know, Whopper, yeah. That's 2 P's. Yeah. Yeah, 2 P's. Yeah, ever since they put the Whopper back in the box, it's gotten a lot better. Okay. All right.
Head to your drop-off at 2057 White Oak Lane.
Okay, it's not that far from here, so that'll work. Just got to get on Progress Parkway. Okay. Thank you for joining Ubereats. Appreciate it. All right.
Turn right, then turn right.
All right. All right. Have a good one here, Etsy. Thank you. Okay. Where are you going, by the way? Oh, I'm going to take this over to a customer.
On State Road 44, then turn left on Durand Drive.
No, I'll just take Progress Parkway. Thank you. Now I've got a Uber Eats Burger King order I'm taking to a customer about a couple miles down the road. So, yeah, I just delivered a DoorDash, and I got this order on Uber while I was delivering that order at the White Castle right there. And so that's what they call if you're in the middle of delivering or on the way to a DoorDash order.
Then turn left on Marketplace Boulevard.
Now we're not doing that. Just go down to Progress. But anyway, when you do that, and then you get an order, an Uber Eats order that comes on, before you complete your delivery, and you accept it, then it's called, and then you complete both orders on time, it's called a dirty stack, a successful dirty stack. And that's exactly what we're doing here. And when we do successful dirty stacks, we play the dirty stack song. Yep. So, are you DoorDash? Yes, I'm DoorDash and Uber Eats. This happens to be an Uber Eats order I got right here. I delivered the DoorDash order earlier to the White Castle there. Delivered something that I was really surprised that I had to deliver over there. And then I came back and did this, and yeah, where am I from? I'm from Indiana. That's where we're at. We're in Indiana. Been in Indiana all my life, basically. But do I plan to stay here, for too much longer? No, probably not. Because as soon as I retire from my W-2, I'm thinking about making a change. Because I've lived here too long. I think it's time to try somewhere else. Because I'm going to take my retirement time and try to go by the ocean. Because that's where I want to be. Because the ocean is where it's at. You are literally delivering your food. Well, if you're from Indiana, I could be if you're on this address. I don't know if you're on this address though, but yeah. I get a lot of you that say that, hey, I'm delivering your food. I get that all the time. But if I ever come, to your town and you ever order DoorDash or Uber Eats, you may get me at some point. So, because I like to deliver. I do have 18 colleges I do have to deliver visit at some point. Big 10 schools. So, yeah. So you could see me in the future. Okay, so it's having me turn there. Oh, going in the back way. All right, that works. Yeah, we'll go in the back way. I kind of like that. All right. All right. But yeah, when I deliver, I always try to be on time. I always try to, if I'm shopping, I always try to get if it's in stock, I'll try to get it. And if it's not in stock, I'll try to, help you figure out what would be good for you if it's not in stock. So, all right. Okay, so I'm going in the back way here. Slow down on purpose so they can turn. Okay.
Just ahead, keep right onto Oakleaf Way.
Yeah, I kind of like this back way getting here. I'm so excited to get your video.
Keep right onto Oakleaf Way.
All right.
Then turn left on Black Oak Drive.
Okay. Yeah, when I first started here, started delivering here almost 2 years ago, this was just, these were all plans here.
Turn left on Black Oak Drive.
All this got up,
right on Bear Oak Way.
all these houses right up here in this area, it was all land when I first started. Now it's all houses.
right, turn right on Bear Oak Way, then turn
Yeah,
left.
turn right, yeah. All right, I guess I go down here.
Turn left, then drop off on the left.
Okay, what's the address? Okay, kind of down a little further. All right.
Just ahead, make a sharp right turn on Oak Terrace Drive.
I don't know why I want to do that. Yeah, see, there's still some houses over here that are getting ready to be built. Okay.
Make a sharp right turn on Oak Terrace Drive, then turn right.
Okay. I don't know why I want to do that, because I can't turn right here, because that's not a house there. Yeah, that's an empty lot right there. Okay. Right here.
Just ahead, turn left on Bear Oak Way.
Why would I do that? I'm at the customer. All right, I'll be right back. Should say delivery on the left. No, I don't think this thing knows this place yet because all these houses are new. All right, dirty stack complete. Time to play the song. Yeah, I won't turn DoorDash back on yet because we need to play the song first. All right, here we're gonna turn this down, and here we go, guys. The dirty stack song. No, I can't. Copyright. I can play this, though. I wish I could, but I can't, unfortunately. The song I want to play for Fran, I can't either because it was #1 at the time because, again, that's, major artist, major copyright. So we got to be careful with that. All right. That's all we get on that. But there's your dirty stack, guys. Well, I got to go now and eat the food that you just delivered to me. All right, well, Yuritsy, certainly appreciate you joining. Yeah, if you get a chance, you see Fran-Phoenix's channel name up there on my thumbnail. Definitely give her a look tonight, because it's a special day for her tomorrow. I'm doing the celebration for her on account for the fact that she put me over 1K last year. So yeah. Something I won't ever forget. I certainly I was not expecting it at all, and I appreciate it more than anyone could ever imagine. Hey, DST Vanguard, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go sit at the McDonald's area over there to see maybe if we get a shopping order over at Kroger or something. We'll just sit there for a few minutes. If I don't, then we'll go over by Starbucks and Applebee's and see if we get something there. So what's the craziest thing you've seen while dashing? Oh, I've seen lots of things. Lots of things. You just have to go and look at some of the things that, that I've seen. I mean, one of the craziest things that I've seen was I was going over, I had to pick up something from somewhere, and all of a sudden, there was an Aldi order that was $5, that was going a little bit more miles than I wanted to go, and I ended up turning it down. And then I got another order going somewhere else, and all of a sudden I saw there was a car fire over at the Aldi's. I'm glad I turned it down, because there was ended up being a car fire there, and that's on the short that I had. And they were, all the roads were blocked in there. No one could get in or out until they got that done. So yeah, that was one of the craziest things I think I'd seen. I was so glad I turned that order down, because I would have been right in the middle of that, either that or I would not have been able to shop at that point. But that was one of the craziest things that I had seen happen. What's the most common order I get? Probably McDonald's. I think I've had more orders from McDonald's, especially with all the McDonald's that are in all the places I deliver. I would say that's the most common order I get, is from there. Yep. Yeah, I think that's the number one place that I get orders from, is McDonald's. Then I would say probably in second place would probably be Starbucks. I would say McDonald's number one, Starbucks number two. Yeah, those are my most common orders. And then I would say if you wanted to do a number three, a real close three, would be Dollar General. So yeah, I get more orders from those places than I do from anywhere else. I'm just going to go ahead and man, somebody's taking a picture of something. I don't know what they're taking a picture of over there at McDonald's, but yeah. Okay, I just want to be away from the sun, so I'm going to charge up my I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes to see if we get anything from either platform. So all right, I'm going to charge that up here while I'm waiting for this here. So yeah, it's only 6. What do we got here? 13. So yeah, I've got over $20 right now. So yeah. Well, plus they gave me an extra 3 at Uber for for that order that they said that three drivers came to pick up, and none of them was able to get it. Hey, Mr. Taka, welcome from Russia. Hey, you're the second one I've had from Russia today. I had someone from Russia on my first live stream earlier, and now you. Thank you. From the U.S., Indiana. That's where I'm at right now. Appreciate you from Russia, though. I appreciate everyone from all different countries, all walks of life, all all nationalities. Everyone's all welcome on this channel, because we all can learn from one another. See, that's the one thing that I wish that would be taught more often, is that we can all learn from one another and not be against one another, because there's so much that we can learn. Instead of just making an assumption about something, we just need, there's more that we need to learn. And it's more important that if we learn about something and learn about a different country, learn about a different culture, instead of pointing fingers, I think we would have a lot more peace in here than we have. Yeah. And that's one thing I really have got to emphasize. Peace is where it's at. There doesn't need to be conflict. We just doing conflict over stupid things. I mean, peace is where it's at. And I'm going to be making a video pretty soon talking about that kind of thing, because I wanted to do it because of we just had our 250 year anniversary for America from the British, the independence. And the one video that I was going to make was going to discuss where we've come from in the 250 years. Where have we been? Where were we kind of, even though that, all of us really didn't live at that time, what can we make an assumption of as to what it was back then, all the way up to what it is now? What was fought for? What were the victories? What were the things that needed to be worked on back then compared to what it is that we need to work on today? And the only thing that I can say, that being here, I said, it's completely disappointing more than I can say, just to say the least. I mean, I could say disappointing is probably the word that I think is the best word to use here. Because let me just tell you, and and it can be proven that disappointment hurts more than anger does. And it can be proven, because when you're disappointed in something, you're not necessarily angry. It just saddens you from the inside, and there's all kinds of different feelings you can get from that. And when you're disappointed in things, that you're living in, because things can be different, but there are those that are just so stubborn that they don't see the change that they need to make, that can affect everybody, because everyone today is for themselves. And it's unfortunate, because when I grew up back in the 70s and 80s, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. I'll just put it on here for me right now. It wasn't like that at all. When I grew up, it was like you could go into somebody, you could basically, go in a neighborhood, you would basically know all your neighbors. They would all look out for one another. You would get to know each other. You'd have block parties and things, and, little get-togethers. I mean, you basically got along with everybody. That's the way it was back then. And back then, everybody would give their shirt off their back to you if you were, in a fickle. And, they would be, and the service in restaurants and everything was a whole lot better than it is today. And, everybody was like, back then, what can I do for you? That's what it was back then. That's the way it was when I grew up. What can I do for you? Today, it's the exact opposite. It's, what can I get from you? That's what today is. That's what's taught. It's completely backwards from what it was I learned. And it's unfortunate, because you gain more by giving more than you do by taking more. And it's just, some people can't get that concept through their heads, because it's the giving is what gains the reward. When you just take, then you're just enjoying that for the moment, because sooner or later something's going to be taken from you. You just don't know that, because that's how the spiritual realm works. Yeah. I, King Arthur, I don't like giving. I am a taker and a keeper. All right. Well, King Arthur, I mean, it's that you're entitled to your opinion. Okay. I mean, and that's the one thing. I don't go against anyone's opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. But just let me say this, King Arthur. Okay, there's a spiritual realm that watches that. And I guarantee that at some point, we got an order here. Ooh, right here at McDonald's. Hey, I like that. All right. And it's only going just down the street. Okay. But I'm just saying that about this, King Arthur, what you get back is what you send out. Okay. So if you're one of those that, that believes in taking, just know that someone's going to be taking from you at some point, because that's how the spiritual realm works. All right, well, let me go pick up this order. I'll be right back. they're very slow with this McDonald's. Okay. What do we say? See, what's the fare for that trip? I said, this is $6 for this, and it's only going right down the street here. Yep. Yeah. But to emphasize that also, King Arthur, there's also, if you ever watched the show Perfect Strangers back in the 90s, or you heard about it or whatever, there's a good saying on there when they were doing bets on football. Okay. And the skit kind of went like this. It kind of went like this when Balky was telling him to say, well, how did you win all the bets? And one of the things that Balky said, well, I picked the Lions over the Bengals because the lion is king of the jungle. Okay, but then I also picked the Bills over the Chargers, and this was the part that got me. I picked the Bills over the Chargers because no matter how much you keep charging, sooner or later you're going to have to pay the bill. And it makes sense. So, and that's why it was meant. I mean, it was meant to be funny, but at the same time, it was meant to be a life lesson to those who believe that taking and charging was the only to get through life. But it just doesn't work that way. I mean, no matter how much you keep charging, sooner or later, you're going to have to pay the bill. The bill is going to come, and it's going to come when you least expect it. And it's going to be more than you expect. And it's not going to be good if you're not ready to pay it. That's why it's said that the credit card is one of the biggest traps for people. Because they think, oh, we can just keep charging and charging and charging. Yeah, but when the bill comes, are you ready to pay for it, though? That's the thing. Oh, I got the bill. I can't pay it right now. I said, well, then why did you charge so much? If you knew very well that you couldn't pay the bill, then you should have known not to charge all that. That's where people get into trouble. Okay, I got to get past that fire, and I can't park there, so. All right. All right, be right back. Hey, Colleen, come in. Yeah, Colleen, did you see Fran's birthday's tomorrow, but we're doing a special thing tonight for her, and I recommend everybody go to her live stream. All right, I'll be right back. Right. You say, hey, there's Dean, Grubhub Dirty Stack. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Dean, I was hoping that, I was going out here to do a special one for Fran since her birthday's tomorrow. Being as I've got to be at my W-2, I won't be able to go live tomorrow. So that's why I'm kind of doing this now. And I just wanted to make sure that we get a big turnout for her tonight because she deserves it after what she did for me. So that's why I'm kind of going all out for her because she definitely deserves it. But that's good to see you did a dirty stack. Yeah, I did a dirty stack earlier. I did a CVS that went to, hey, there's Indy. Hey, Indy, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, well, I ended up going to White Castle, and hoping I was going to get a White Castle that was going to be a big, and it would have certainly made it to you. But I ended up going there, but I took something to White Castle to one of the workers there, something that, well, I was surprised to take. Let's just put it that way. But then right as just before I went in the door to deliver it, I ended up getting that dirty stack, getting the Burger King dirty stack. So I delivered that and played the song already. So, all right, we're just going to go back over there. We'll just sit over at McDonald's for a few minutes to see if we get something. And then if I don't get anything over there, then we'll sit over there by, we'll go over there by Starbucks, Applebee's, and all that over there. So I'm surprised I haven't had a shop order yet. Well, wait, yes, I did. I take that back. The CVS, that was a shop order. Shopping for one item, and I was surprised to get that item, especially to take it over there. Everybody say, what was it? I said, well, if you think about it, you probably would come up with the answer. And I'm sure when I took it in there and, ended up handing it to her, I'm surprised they just didn't say, leave it at the door and I'll pick it up there. I'm surprised they didn't say that, because they probably would have, because, they would felt embarrassed by me delivering it to them. I mean, but whatever, We all make choices in life. Sometimes we're proud with them, sometimes we're not. But it's just how it is. Okay, this is where I got this order from here. We'll just sit here for a few minutes. I just want to be away from the sun, since I had, since my, on my live stream, I overheated twice. So hopefully we won't do that this time. Hey, Michael, welcome in. 1986 state is this, Indiana. Welcome, Michael. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Yeah. Got another order. Oh, that's not a bad order at all. Wingstop. It's going to, I believe it's going, let's see. I think it's going to the Econo Lodge. All right. Let's go to Wingstop.
North, then turn right onto State Route 9.
$11 to go up
Drive
there,
south,
though. I'll take it.
Then, in 300 feet, turn left.
Yeah.
Turn left.
Yeah, $11. I'll take that. So just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and shut Uber down, and I'll just turn it back on. Yeah, I'll just turn it off for right now. Then when I get up there, I'll probably try to turn it back on.
Drive south, then turn left onto
I'd rather be
East Michigan
safe.
Road.
Yeah, rather be safe with that than try to do something on there that I don't think we're, yeah. Because then I can turn it on when I'm up there, because I have more of a chance to get a Culver's or a Cracker Barrel up there with Uber. So.
Turn left.
Yeah, on my first live stream, I had, I had 3 Ubers in a row, and 2 of them were Wingstop here. And I got my Uber acceptance rate up to 76%. So yeah, I like that. Yeah. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's no big deal." I said, "Well, to me it is, because I'm not sure too many Uber drivers have that. Unless they're diamond, which I want to be at some point. I want to see what it's like to be diamond."
Turn left onto State
They say,
Route
"Oh, it's
9.
not all it's
State
cracked
Route
up to be."
44.
Maybe not,
Then
but
turn
I
right.
would like to at least achieve that. Let me be the judge on that. Should you all stop now?
Turn right. Then, in 200 feet, turn right. Turn right.
Okay. We'll just park
In
right
300
here, away
feet,
from the sun.
1836 East State Road 44 Unit 1. Shelbyville, Indiana 46176-1814. United States will be on the right.
There
Drive
we go,
north,
guys.
then turn right.
All right. I'm close enough to the store. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go pick up a Wingstop. quite a few people in there. Okay. Very good. All right. Yep, Econo Lodge. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was the Econo Lodge. Yeah, I could have guessed that. When I saw that one street, I thought, yeah. I thought, yeah, it's got to be that. Because on one side it's the even, and the other side is the odd, and it had to be one of the, one of those places. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Nice little $11 for this. I mean, it really isn't as far as you think. It is and it isn't. But I can't take the highway to get up there because that is blocked up there, or the road is being fixed. The ramp, anyway. Better get that done. You got about 30 minutes to get that done. All right. Here from Arkansas. The state I have yet to visit. I was real close when I was in Oklahoma, but had to have gone maybe 75 miles, a little bit more south. I'd have been there. Okay, when I get back, some pizza orders would be good. I like that idea. For those of you that may be lurking, you know, that are new to watching the channel, you see each day with Dean right there. He's on his way to 1K. He's got like 117, 116 to go or something like that. And the goal is to try to maybe get him there before the 1st of August. I mean, it's a goal, okay? Not to say that goals can't be achieved, because they can. I've seen some that set goals with their backs against the wall with 2 days left to go, and those channels were is no longer on the platform. But Dashing Dink, he needed something like 35 or 40 or something like that. He ended up getting it in 1 day. And then Bomb City Dashing needed to have 1K by the 4th of July, and ended up getting it with 4 to spare. So she needed like 40 something before as the day started. And I feel like if they can do it, then Dean can do it. Okay. Looks pretty good. All right. To the Econo Lodge we go. And I think they're at the very end of the hall. From the number that I see, I think they're at the very end of the hall, but it's all good. Casey's is there, Zaxby's is there, McDonald's is there, Wendy's, Cracker Barrel, and Culver's. And Texas Corral, not to mention that, because I've had a Texas Corral there before, so it could be a number of them. Hey, Sandra, welcome in. Figured you might pay a visit at some point. Thank you as always. I just hope to see you tonight in Fran's live stream. I really would love to see you there, because I know she would love your support. Made a pretty big deal, especially for me. Hey, Ubereats, welcome back. Yeah. Pretty big deal for me, because she got me fully monetized last year. I mean, it wasn't planned, it wasn't expected. It just happened. But I know there was a reason why it happened, because of the dark day that I went through in 1991 when it was her birthday, and I believe it was meant for her to do it. So, yeah. But at the same time, I got her 1K when I was in Greensburg. So, it's almost like I said, what you get back is what you send out. And that's exactly what happened there. But it happened at the right place at the right time. There was a reason for her to do it, and I know that's why. Yeah. So we're going to go and take this to Rampart Street, and let's go ahead and deliver. All right. Man, the temperature went way up. Yeah. I mean, it was only 82 earlier, and it went up 6 degrees. Usually it doesn't do that, if it's 6:30, it doesn't go up 6 degrees like that. Maybe because some of the clouds left, probably. Yeah, because there ain't a cloud in the sky right now. Let's see, they leave at the door, or they want me to knock. Yeah, leave it at the door. Leave it at the hotel room door. Don't hand it to anyone. Well, I won't do that unless you ask me to. If you wanted the door, that's exactly where you're getting it. Not going to be any different. Because I know how some people are, especially in hotels. They don't have cameras around. Anything can happen with your order. I hate to say that, but I've seen that happen before. Because it happened in that scary area over in Franklin, in that area where the Relax Inn and all that. Somebody pulled that once, so I already know. What time will friend be on? 9 Eastern Daylight Time. So wherever you're at, whatever 9 Eastern Daylight Time is, make the adjustment, and that's what time she's on. So, all right, I'll be right back. All right, while I was in there, as soon as I dropped it off, DoorDash offered me $4.75 to go 9 miles to Fairland and deliver in there. Now, I don't think so. Okay. Well, she's not my girlfriend, Sandra. She's not my girlfriend. She lives in Phoenix, and I live here. So, yeah. So let's just clarify that. But yeah, so let's see, 90. So it would be 9 Eastern time, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. Okay, so whatever time zone you're in. Okay, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. So whatever time zone you're in, that's where she is. That's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, she lives all the way across the country from me, so yeah. No, I just appreciate her for the fact that she got me my 1K. In other words, we helped each other out, because she's got a great channel, and she's just been one of those that's always one of my greatest supporters. And I've always appreciated that. I mean, I was happy when I got her 1K when I was in Greensburg that one day. I mean, that was a big deal. And one of the main ones that she followed is JRD, or just Roy Delivery, and I got him to his 1K Christmas Eve of 2024. So, yeah. But that's what my channel is all about, Sandra. That's all what it's always been, trying to help others get to their yeah. But anyway, that's why I say, I'm just here to, to support others as well as mine. That's why I appreciate the fact when I see you guys on these other channels, I recommend, because I like seeing everybody converse with those who help one another, because you're in good company when you do that. Okay, so I'm just going to drive down here, just do my little thing here in case I get sent back up here. I can turn on Rafferty or take a U-turn right down that one road that we're going to say. Okay. Yeah. Now, she lives in the desert area. I'm not really keen on the desert area. I mean, I dated a girl in Texas, and that was as desert as I can be out, where Throckmorton was. And the joy from being a help. Yes, exactly, Dean. Exactly. Yeah. And that's the one thing when King Arthur was in here, so I like to take, and I like to do that. Well, something, you lose the joy of that. You may enjoy the part of taking and putting a smile on your own face, but the fact of the matter is this, the taking and the smiling and all that will only last for a season, because when you end up paying the bill, I knew that was going to happen. I just knew. Okay, so I'm just going to turn up here. Yeah, so it's $4 for Cracker Barrel, and it's not so. And where's it going to? Well, I'm not sure I really want this one either. But I don't want to decline 2 in a row, though. That's one thing I don't want to do. All right, fine, I'll take it. I don't want to decline 2 in a row.
Drive southwest on Morristown Road for 1 mile. Drive northeast on Morristown Road for 2 miles. Now I'm just going to turn down here in this little area here. I'm not going to be. I'm just going to turn like right down here. Yeah, I'll just turn in here real quick. I'm just got to get this person past me, so yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody here, so I'm not going to worry about that. So, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to turn 2 in a row. I just didn't want to do that. I mean, this order really wasn't worth it either, but the other one was a lot worse than this one, so, yeah. Yeah.
Drive southwest on Morristown Road for 1 mile. Drive southwest on Morristown Road
So
for 1 mile.
I just got to go to Cracker Barrel. So that's where I got to go, yeah. Yeah, this was a lot worse. So, or the last one was a lot worse.
Drive northeast on Morristown Road for 2 miles. Drive northeast on Morristown Road for 2 miles. Drive southeast for 800 feet. Drive southwest on Morristown Road for a half mile.
All right, am I going to have to force stop you? Sure sounds like it. Sounds like you're going to be trouble here later on in DoorDash. I might have to force stop you and restart you over, because if you're going to lead me to the wrong place, then I'm going to have to do that, because you've done that to me before. If I use you all day, yeah, I just might have to do that. I might have to force stop, uninstall, reinstall, and do all that thing. When it starts acting up like that, you know, it could be trouble later on down the road. So I might have to do that.
Turn left.
Okay, I don't know where anybody is. I just got to be careful here. All right.
Turn left. Then turn right.
Yeah, I'm definitely not too keen on this order, but you
Turn
know,
right.
with DoorDash, you
Then
don't
turn
want to
left.
do 2 in a row unless you absolutely have to. Yeah, I don't know where this person's going. Okay,
Drive
I'm just
north.
gonna park over
Then
here.
turn right.
Try to be away from the sun if I can. Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Meet outside. Okay, this ought to be interesting. It's a Shelbyville address, though. I didn't think it was, but okay, if you know a shorter way, then take it. That's all. I'm going to try to take a shorter way. But the earlier one that I had, there was no shorter way. It was going straight over towards it. It was just too far to take, and it wasn't worth the money. This one really isn't either, but it's a better order than the other one was. Okay.
Drive northeast on Morristown Road. Then turn left to stay on Morristown Road.
Okay. All right, which way are we going?
Turn left onto North Riley Highway, State Route 9. Then turn right to take the Interstate 74 West Ramp.
Okay. I'm still going up that way anyway, but all these people wanted, I'm surprised at this. All these people wanted was corn muffins and biscuit, 4 corn muffins and 4 biscuits. That's all they wanted. No meat, no vegetables, nothing. Just cornbread and biscuits. I'm like, okay. That's all you want?
Turn right to take the Interstate 74 West Ramp toward Indianapolis.
Well, they had me go to Fairland anyway, but at least this is a better order, though. Because I think that other order they wanted me to go was on London Road. I mean, yes, that's Fairland, but that's a lot farther Fairland than where I'm going. So, all right. And I'll be so glad when they get this done. When all this construction stuff is over. Maybe a little bit, but I'm glad when it be done. And enough of that last year. I got a feeling I know where this is going. It's going to Kroger up there. But going to Kroger is a whole lot better than going to London Road.
In 1 mile, take exit 109.
I mean, it kind of looks bad on paper, but I don't think it's as bad as it looks. Spark Shop, $30, 17 mile, 9 items. 9 items, not too bad. That's 17 items. That's 17 miles, though. Yeah, it's. I mean, I know it's $30, and for me, it takes 2 hours to make $30, or at least that's what my average is. So that may not be too bad.
Take exit 109.
Chevy 5-speed, welcome. Hey, Chevy, I appreciate it. Yeah.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto West 400 North.
Yeah, we're having friends,
tonight, and I love this.
Turn
See
right
everybody
onto
there.
West 400 North.
Woodsy Owl, give a hoot. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, I remember those commercials. Yeah, I sure do. Yep. Yeah, I remember all that growing up.
Continue for 1 mile.
Okay. Yeah, it's going all the way around, so I think I'm taking it to the guard shack up there. I mean, there's 2 guard shacks. There's one in the truck, and then there's also one up near the entrance down there going towards. Yeah, so that's probably the one I'm going at. Yeah, I remember that all the time. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Yeah, I remember that. Gosh, just think that that was what, 50 years ago when I saw that, because I was a young kid when I first saw that. Gosh, I remember let's see, what was it? One time, yeah, there was a body of water. I don't know if it was a lake or something like that. I think it was a lake or something like that. And he saw, he was talking about all the stuff that was in the pond that would hurt the fish and birds that went over there. Yeah, I remember, him really making a big deal out of that. As they got, please don't do this. Don't hurt our wildlife. Clean up after yourself. I mean, I kind of wish he would come back today. I mean, if the Culligan girl can still be, on so many years later, so can he.
Turn left. In 700 feet, 4,301 and 125 W. Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
Yeah, so it's having me go this way. Okay, well, that's weird because I don't usually go this way. I usually come in from the other direction. Got to give it to the guard up here, I guess. Okay.
4,301 and 125 W. Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
They added the following instructions. Meet outside.
All right. Okay, are we back? All right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't that yeah, I overheated again. So, all right, we're back. I apologize for that, but we overheated again. I don't know why. Okay, so all right. That's the third time now I've overheated today on the live stream. I don't know why. Okay, I'm definitely going to go this way because in case I have to come back up here, then I'll know. Okay. All right. You said that I'd take a break. Yes, I did. I took a break for a couple hours and came back. So, yeah. Yeah, I had a hard time with that delivery anyway. They had me go to a different place, and, it had me go over to the employee entrance instead of the truck entrance. And it does that all the time. So now I'm probably going to have to fight that. Okay. With the on-time rate. Okay. Back this way. I'll turn DoorDash back on this way. Okay. Yeah, I hate that because, I overheated again, and that, probably knew I should have parked over away from that, but yeah, I guess the sun is just so intense that it just goes right through the window and overheats. So that's the third time now today that I've overheated. And that delivery was ridiculous. Now I wish I would have, because that cost me a lot of time. I kind of wish now I would have turned that down. And I probably should have. I don't like to turn, two in a row on DoorDash like that, but I do that I really wish I would have, because that was more trouble than what it was worth. Because now I got to fight the on-time rate on that one. That was just ridiculous. See, then when you go through the truck, see, it used to be that they would let you go in and deliver to whoever was in the truck, but they don't do that anymore. When you go in, they make you pull around and go to the curb, and then the driver has to come out to come pick it up from you. That just wastes so much time. So, I almost feel like I need to, if it's going to be like that, I feel like calling them up and blocking that so that I don't get any more of those deliveries, because that's too much of a time waster. Way too much time wasting. They tell you that the GPS has you go over there, and then you have to go over there and say, oh, you're not where it needs to be, customer change location. Plus, I have the conversation that says it, so they can't get me on a CV on that because I see the conversation, so there's nothing they can say. Okay, let's try this again. We'll go back up here and we'll go up there and do like we did before. I just can't believe that all he wanted was 881. Yeah, I'll try to match it.
Head to your pickup at Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, 1898 North Morristown Road.
All right, I'm going back to Cracker Barrel for an $8, so we'll do that. We'll just put DoorDash in pause. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I want to pause it. There. Okay. Yeah,
Back to your pickup at Cracker Barrel
so
Old
I got a
Country
match.
Store,
I got a
1898 North Morristown Road.
Yeah, I got a match now for $8.81, so that'll work. Yeah, I beat all you drivers out. Maybe my 77% acceptance rate played a role in that. So I went up to 77% now.
In a quarter mile, turn left on West Rampart Road. Turn left on West Rampart Road.
I wondered why they were all stopped. Dash and Goose fans crossing the road. That's what that is. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, take a nice little $8 Cracker Barrel going back to town. I'll take that.
In a quarter mile, turn left on North Riley Highway. Turn left on North Riley Highway.
Well, I know one thing. I know I'm going to at least make $150 tonight. That's really good. So let's see. That's my second Uber, I think. Yeah, that's my second Uber. And I think I got $33 or something on DoorDash. I thought maybe I had a little bit more than that, but I guess not. Well, plus the $3 that Uber gave me for that that bad delivery. That
In a quarter mile, turn right using the right lane.
that I was the third driver that showed up for that order that had already expired. But support had said, well, that's up to the merchant to cancel. It's up to the merchant to say all that. We'll just keep sending it to the driver until the merchant puts a stop to that. I said, why does the merchant have to put a stop to it? I said, if the merchant isn't going to put a stop to it, then I am, because no one else is going to go pick up an order that's already expired. There's no reason for that. All you're doing is wasting everybody's time.
Turn left.
Okay. Park right back where I was before. All right. Okay. Just did it for DoorDash. Now time to do it for Uber. Hopefully they'll have more than corn muffins and biscuits. here. All right. Most people don't get drinks here when they order, but these guys got drinks. Is it going for 10 hours? Hey, James. No, I took a 2-hour break, or 2.5-hour break. Yeah. Yeah, I took one earlier, so yeah. I haven't been out here all day. I took like a 2-3 hour break and I'm back. I just do live streams because when I'm at my W2, I don't get a chance to do that. Okay, so, all right, where are we going here? Let's see, certainly not towards where we were before, so I don't want to go back there again. That's for certain. All right. But yeah, I definitely well, tonight it's kind of special. I really wanted to be on because of, Fran helping me out, so. Okay, where are we going here?
Make a sharp left turn, then turn left on North Riley Highway.
Okay. All right. No, I guess I am going back that way. Whatever.
Using the right lane, keep right onto I-74 West.
What is it about up here? I mean, it's $8, but still. Oh, boy. This is probably part of the reason why I overheated before, because I'm going straight into the sun going this way. It's only 5 minutes away. Am I going back to the same spot? I mean, at least I'm getting more money if I am. Didn't know you took off. It's worth the money. Just know if it's worth gas and time. No, I did take some time off. I did. I took like 3 hours off, and then I came back. Sunday's a good day, James. Sunday's a very good day to work. It's a grab bag day. You don't know how much you can. I mean, you can make up to $200 on a Sunday. It just depends on what you do. I mean, I'm nowhere near there, but I mean, I probably can walk out with 150 tonight, which isn't too bad for a Sunday. Not at all. If it wasn't so, if the platform wasn't so saturated with dashers because everybody's out of school right now, I probably would have made more than this. Yeah. Plus, probably would have got better offers too. Everybody wanted me to stay up here today for whatever the reason. And I'll definitely take the $8. I know that. I'll take that.
In a half mile, take right exit 109 toward Fairland Road using the right lane.
Okay. Two minutes, it says. So I think this might be a truck driver at McDonald's.
Take right exit 109 toward Fairland Road, then turn right on West 400 North.
I think it's towards McDonald's, yeah.
Turn right on West 400 North.
Okay.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
it's going in the truck area over here, I guess. No, I guess it's going a little further than that.
Turn right, then drop off on the left.
Oh, okay, in the truck entrance. Okay. All right, let's see. Where is he? Okay, I guess he's down here. Says he is.
Drop off on the left.
Okay. Okay, does he say what truck he is? That's the question.
Damien T says, need a door. I'm an A18-wheeler, so you have to call me when you get here. 3,023,829,534.
I don't think so. I think I'll just text. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just text. That's fine. Okay. 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 All right. Tell him I have arrived. Which truck are you? Yeah. And four-wheeler. Yeah. Facing east. Okay. Okay. Facing away from McDonald's. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute and wait to see what he says. Yeah. And if he doesn't answer, I'll have to, is that, oh, that must be him right there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Damien? Yeah, alrighty. Alright. We'll get your drinks first for you. And here's your food. Alright, thank you. And thank you, you too. Yeah, we don't need a all right. Almost think I might have had him before. All right, I'm gonna shut it down for a minute and shut it back and turn it back on. Okay. All right, and then turn it back on. Okay. All right, now. All right, we're going to go back here. All right, we're going to try that again because on the way back the last time before, I ended up coming back here. So, all right. What kind of GPS tracker do I have? Oh, it's just an in-app. Sometimes it gets yeah, sometimes I have to shut it off and all that, so yeah. Okay. Got 72 points, so yeah. Says I'm off. I don't get it. Is he doing a double dirty stack for
pickups, $345. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Okay, my Uber is acting up, so I'm gonna pull when I get a chance to pull it. When I get a chance to pull up here, I'm gonna fix it. I think when your phones get hot, I think they tend to mess up a little bit. Say, way to go! Yeah, I mean that was a nice order. You know, I mean, I didn't like the idea of having to go all the way back up there, but it was for $8. I mean that's okay. You know. So yeah, Sandra Fran's going to be on in an hour and a half, 90 minutes. 90 minutes she'll be on. So just to let everybody know, I'm probably going to sign off probably around 8. Gives me some time to get some things done, and I'll be able to log on right to where I can get on with her. Here we go again, and it is Jimmy Johns to go to McKay. All right, we'll take it. All right, yeah.
Head to your just ahead, turn left on Bassett Street using the left lane.
Okay. I don't need to go. All right. Okay, that one we're not doing. We're not going to Bogstown. So yeah, you can have that one. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not going to go to Bogstown. Nope. Someone else can take that one because Bogstown is way up going towards Franklin. We're not doing that. I'll be happy to go on McKay Road to take this, but no, that's not happening. All right.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on North Riley Highway. Turn right on North Riley Highway.
Right? Well, I'm going to do one stop. I said I turned that one going to Bogstown down. I'm not going to deliver that. Yeah, that's going out of the way. Now I'm going on 74 the other way. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather go there. That's a definite. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, I want to face away from the sun, not go in it. I'm tired of overheating. It's crazy.
Turn left toward I-74 East using the left lane.
Yeah, I'd rather go that way, away from the sun. Yeah, they offered me $5 to go an extra 12 miles to go to Bogstown. I don't think so.
Turn left toward I-74 East.
And say, oh, we'll trick him. We'll see. Well, he's going to take this, take so many in a row. Let's just throw in this little Bogstown run, see if he'll take that. Yeah, right. I don't think so. Yeah, you don't want me to get near 80 on acceptance rate, Uber. That's what that is. Yeah, I know the game. It's games that all these platforms want to play. Yeah.
In 2 miles, take right exit 116.
Yeah, this is more like it. This is more going towards where I want to be rather than out up there. The first order was ridiculous. The second one, not so bad because, like I said, it was a truck driver, and the truck driver was pretty nice. I almost think I had him once before because he looked familiar. I think I have had him once before. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he had Applebee's last time I delivered because I recognized him. Yeah, he looked familiar. Gosh, I mean, you can have truck drivers that are freaking okay. Uber, we're not going to Bogstown. Not for that. You want to offer two more dollars. Well, if you want me to go to Bogstown, then you're going to have to add an extra $10 to that. You can't find anybody else to go. Well, that's tough. Then you're going to have to fork out the money. That's all that is. You want me to go there? You're going to have to give me some extra money. I'm not doing it for $5, and I'm not doing it for $7.
In a half mile, take right exit 116 onto Indiana 9 track toward Indiana 44 using the right lane.
It is still upside down, and I'm not going to take that. You're mad because I'm at 77%, so you're going to try to do that just to get me to go down. Yeah, I said, I know the game. You're doing it because I'm taking another order. That's what that is.
Take right exit 116 onto Indiana 9 track toward Indiana 44.
I just don't understand why everybody hates success so much. Yeah. Someone is successful with something that really bothers people. I don't get it.
Turn left on East State Road 44.
I mean, it's almost like, with the WNBA and all the controversy that's surrounding that. With Caitlin, I said, tell them $20, do it for $20. Yeah, that's what they're going to have to offer me. Yeah. Yeah, you offer me $20 to go there, then I'll do it. But yeah. $5 going 12 miles, that's less than 50 cents a mile. You do it 7, that's like 60 cents a mile. That's not enough. I can see DoorDash doing something like that, but not Uber. My DoorDash will probably be done after I deliver this, and that's fine. I mean, it can close out. Doesn't matter.
I think I've done my fair share on DoorDash today. I mean, I made over $100 on that. You know, just on that. And the Uber, you know, that's where I made my $50, you know, over $50 on Uber. So it's you know, been a pretty decent night. Just some crazy things that happened.
In a
with
quarter
that,
mile, turn left on Progress Parkway using the left lane.
Okay. Now, hopefully this time this order will be legit and not like before.
Turn left on Progress Parkway.
Because that order that I had where they said, oh, you're the third driver, I said, well, that better not be happening this time.
Turn right on Marketplace Boulevard.
It
then
better
turn
not be
right.
happening this time. No way.
Turn right, then turn right.
Okay, I'm going to come down here and park away from the sun so that I don't have to, yeah, those guys are over there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to park like this, I guess. Do the Dashing Across America parking. Yeah, hey, Kevin, welcome. Yeah, haven't seen you in a while, Kevin. Thank you for joining again. Appreciate it. Hope to see you and friends tonight. Yeah. Push all the wet weather my way. Yeah, we could probably use a little bit of it, and we were supposed to get some yesterday, but it went further north. All right, I'll be right back. Well, I tell you what, it pays to have extra drink carriers in your, because again, there's not a drink carrier here, so I have to go back here and get one. All right. You should fit in there, I think. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Head to your drop-off at 758 West McKay Road.
Okay, so it's the one on the end. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is a frequent customer.
would you
Turn
do
left
without
on
your
Marketplace
frequents?
Boulevard, then turn right on Progress Parkway.
What would you do without your frequents? I'm just going to take this way and just turn right and go all the way that way. That'd be a lot better. Yeah. What would you do without your frequents?
Turn right on Progress Parkway.
Frequents can certainly make good or bad days depending on what you're doing. So, but yeah, it's But yeah, Kevin, if you want to push all that, wet weather, I mean, if you're going to do it, say do it the next 2 days. I'll be at my W-2. I could care less about that. If I'm at my W-2, it can rain all at once because I'm inside. I don't have to worry about it. So it doesn't bother me at all. The only thing one time I don't want it to is Thursday and Friday when I'm back out here dashing again. So, all right. And the same guy last night and tonight. Oh, Coney Blocks. Welcome, Coney Blocks. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Yep. We're taking a Jimmy John's order to an Uber Eats customer. So, yep. Let's see, we got a decent amount of rain today. Didn't get any DoorDash orders. Oh, really? Yeah, sorry to hear. I mean, we could use, like I said, we can use the rain here. We can. I mean, it was cloudy enough to, but the rain that I thought we were going to get yesterday that might have spoiled the fireworks ended up going a little bit north. If you haven't seen the fireworks show, definitely check that out. It's well worth 20 minutes of the extra time if you have it. Because it's like you're right there, just,
Turn right on East McKay Road.
Just in a rerun video format, that's all that is. Okay. Am I delivering? Yes, I am. I have an Uber Eats offer in my car right now that I'm going to a frequent customer down here. By that time, it'll probably be 8 o'clock. If I don't get another order by the time I get to Walmart, then the dash will end. So I already ended DoorDash since DoorDash only had 3 minutes left to go. So I just go ahead and called that a day. Ended up getting think exactly how much I made on that. $104 just on DoorDash and then over $50 on Uber. So yeah, yesterday he was up over 17 hours straight. Wow. Well, a lot of times, most of it, especially if I'm at my W-2, I beat you on that one. There's days I only get 4 hours sleep. The only reason is because of my W-2 and the crazy hours I work with it. Because if there's something going on that I can only sleep a few hours and I got to take care of something, well, then, I don't get that. That's one of the reasons why I take afternoon naps, is because,
You know, I have to, especially if I'm going to my W-2 later on in that day. Okay, so I come down here. At least they got that fixed up there. I'm delivering to this frequent customer.
In a quarter-mile drop-off.
Is that getting up that's tough? If you're out the door, it's nothing. Yeah. Well, that's with the way with me. I have to be up and out the door. But lucky for me, I have a really good alarm clock in my little one of my cats. Little one knows when it's 4 o'clock, whether it's in the morning or in the evening. She knows when it's 4 o'clock, and she will get me up either way. Yeah. She just, for some reason, she just knows when it's 4 o'clock. And she'll jump up on the table and, nudge me to say, like I say, I don't know how cats know this, but they do. Okay. Meet at apartment 6. Okay, well, he should be opening his door by now. All right. Yes, I didn't want them to give me that order again. So what I'm going to do is, okay, since it might be acting up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unassign it or uninstall it and reinstall it. So that's what I'm going to do real quick, because when it gets hot, sometimes it does that. So yeah. Yeah, they delivered Burger King to the wrong place. Yeah, he ordered that. Somebody put Burger King in front of his house, and it was to the person across the street. Oh. Yeah, he's just like, Yeah, he's having a discussion with a lady there. It's like, well, what's the... I don't know. It's crazy. Okay. Okay, so I got to go to Uber here. I'm going to go ahead on... I'm going to unassign it and reassign it. Or uninstall it and reinstall it. Okay. So we're going to do that. Okay. Because when it gets hot, it does that. So, all right, now I'm going to reinstall it. So I'm going to go up here to Play Store. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and get out of everybody's way while it installs. Yeah, because I hate when it gets hot, then it messes up and yeah, chat usually does get quiet over there. Well, I mean, there are those that are in here that are, that are watching. They're doing other things. They're just, they're either lurking, just to help me with watch hours. So, I mean, and that's okay because I do that with them too when I get the opportunity. Because there's a lot of times I can't really chat. It's because I'm doing W2 or if I'm visiting somebody while I'm dashing. I can't exactly chat because I'm, working doing an order. So, I mean, and it's understandable. I count it, whether someone's chatting or not, it still counts because they're giving you watch hours, if nothing else. So watch hours, in most cases are more important, are just as important as subscribers are. Because, not only do you need 501K, but you also need the watch hours too. You need 3,000 and 4,000 respectively. And that's important. That's one of the reasons why I say, hustling. Exactly. Yeah. But if you're lurking and you're watching, it counts just as much as anything because watch hours is just as important. And that's one of the reasons why I recommend other channels, to everyone so that you can give them their watch hours. You can subscribe to them, but then, end up watching them, give them the watch hours because that's just as important. Yeah. But I just know that Uber was acting up, so I had to kind of shut it down. So, like I said, I've overheated 3 times today, twice on my other live stream and once on this one. Okay, 1 hour, guys, 1 hour till Fran comes on. 1 hour. I'd like to see as many people in her live stream tonight as possible because it's very, Yep, 1 hour. I'd love to see everyone, as many people in that live stream as possible, help celebrate her, because she's probably not going to be live tomorrow. So we give her early happy birthday tonight. Yes, watch hours are important. And how do we help people with watch hours? Well, the best way that we do it is with we turn on our playlist, and then like when we go to sleep or something at night, we just let it play all night long. That's the best way to do it. That's why JRD had sleep streams when he went through his thing. We did that. We turn on, just leave it on all night while you're sleeping, or I'd leave it on when I'm doing my, when I'm doing my thing over at, at my W2. So yeah, maintaining them. Yeah, you get, it's just as important to maintain them as it is to have them. But they're not as big on though. Once you get full monetization, then it's not as much a big deal as it is, before you get there. Because once you get fully monetized, you'll be doing stuff and everybody will be coming on and watching you and do all. So it's going to be a little bit more because, there's, it motivates you to want to go on more. That way it gives people an opportunity to watch you more, to support you with your, with your channel, your super chats and all that. Yeah, so that's important, just as important as anything. I'm just resetting my Uber. Yeah. Don't do like Dean, almost 400 live streams in a year. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of, I've done a lot of live streams too, but I would say, Dean, that Mary has you beat. Mary goes on almost every day. And sometimes she'll do more than one live stream a day. I think Mary's got you beat. That's why she has almost 17,000 subscribers. That's because she goes on every day. Sunny Chronicles, same way. If you go on every day, yeah, you're going to get more people because everybody expects you to be on. And when you're on, then of course, the word of mouth always gets you going. If you're on every day, you're going to do more. It's just bottom line. That's just how it is. Yeah. Me, I can't. I don't go on every day because there's no way I can. Not with my W-2. Okay. Face away from the sun over here. I got a couple things I got to get in here. And then I'll get ready for Fran's live stream because I got to pick up some stuff here. So, all right. Face away from the sun in this little area here. So, all right. Okay, before I sign off here, see what happens here. So, all right. So I hate because it acted up. See, it's not even wanting to, it's going slow restarting. So, okay. Yeah, when it gets hot, this stuff acts up, and it's no wonder. Okay. All right, let's see what it says here. Okay. Okay. All right, so there we go. All right, guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. So, because I'm going to get ready for Fran's live stream, a couple things that I got to do. So remember, 55 minutes. Make sure to tune in to Fran-Phoenix's live stream tonight. Let's all wish her an early happy birthday. So until the next time, I will see you all in the future. And remember, we're all in this together.